This module takes a look at the mechanics of making citation selections and then preserving them for use later. As you read through the citations and make decisions about the ones that you wish to keep, simply click on Add to Folder. It's a link at the bottom of the citation to place the citation into a temporarily saved area. We're going to go through and pick a couple more. Notice that in the right-hand column, you can suddenly see Folder has items, and it provides the beginning words of some of the selected titles that are in your folder. Once you reviewed all of the citations and made your selections, it's time to work with them. To get back to the group of citations that you've selected, you need to go to the folder view. You can access the folder from the right-hand column by clicking on Folder View, but I find it easier to reach up to the top blue bar and click on Folder. You're now looking at the folder that contains the articles that you've selected. Out to the right, you can see some options for printing, emailing, save as a file, and export. Export is an option for sending citations directly to a bibliographic management program such as EndNote. All that you need to do is select either individual citations for printing, emailing, saving, exporting, or you can use the Select button to pick up them all. Just keep in mind that you need to do something permanent with your citations if you intend to use them later. This is temporary space. It will disappear the second that you log out of the program, or if you simply are inactive for 20 minutes, then you lose your search and you lose the citations that you've selected. A really great way to save citations for use later is to create an account within CINAHL, within EBSCO, which is the parent company for CINAHL. The way to do that is to come up to the blue bar at the top, click on Sign In. If you don't have an account, go ahead and create a new account. It's a simple matter of filling in a few boxes. It has you establish a username and password. These do not have to be affiliated with your UTK Net ID and password. In fact, it's probably better if you use something different. I'm going to go back because I already have an account, and I'm going to go ahead and log in so that you can see how I might save these for later. And now you can see that I'm logged in. It says Lana's folder here. I'm going to scroll down a bit. If you'll look in the left-hand column, you'll see that I actually have quite a few folders of saved citations. I do a lot of searching with students and faculty. What I have to do, though, to preserve this new set of citations that I'm interested in using later, I have to make a new folder. Looking in the left-hand column, come down into this kind of second section and see the link New. Clicking on New changes the view and gives me a place to type in a folder name. This is going to be my nosocomial infection set. Click the Save button. All I've done at this point is create the folder, nosocomial infection, but it doesn't yet contain the 3 articles, the 3 citations that we've placed into the folder. So I'm going to select them all. Then I'm going to go over to Move To, and this is where I select the folder that I'm going to place them in. And hopefully the nosocomial infection folder is at the bottom. And there it is. Notice how the search results have disappeared, but if I scroll down and look in the left-hand column, at the very bottom, my last set, nosocomial infection. If I click on the plus sign, it shows me that I have 3 articles. If I click on the link, then suddenly I can see the 3 articles again. When I log out of my session, or if I let the 20 minutes go by and the session times out, it doesn't matter because these citations are saved in my folder. They're in my account on EBSCO. This allows me to search on Tuesday, go back on Saturday, and actually work with the material. This is the best way to preserve your citations for use later. But some of you may prefer to have a printed out copy. You may prefer to email them to yourself, and that's totally fine. Do what's most comfortable. But in the next module, I'm going to talk to you about using the Find Text button to locate the full text of articles. If you save your citations within an account, the Find Text button will be there for you to use. If you print them out, email them, you won't have this live link to use. And so yet another good reason to create an account and save your citations in folders.